Hey stories, it's Isha and this is the very first video I'm filming right after us being a part of 1000 story family. Yes, thank you so much for making this happen for our very first milestone. I owe all of this to you. It's our achievement and yes, thank you very much, and I will save this blabbering for the end and I will speak my heart out at the end of this video. But moving on for this video, as I promised right before us hitting 1000, so when I figured out that we are about to be at 1000, I put up this video on my channel asking you all to ask me questions, and I will make one whole video on each of your questions that you ask. So I did get some of the questions and here is the series, and then this is why you will see much more videos this week, and yeah, cheers to that. And without any further delay, let's get into those videos. So the very first comment that we are going to deal with today is by Jasmeet Kukureza. That pile of books behind just makes me crazy. So this time I want you to make a video about books, not journalism specifically, normal books about different genres. So please make a video. So yeah, Jasmeet, your question is taken, your request is taken. So here is a video solely on books. So I will be recommending some of the good books, not all of the books that you see here, good books that I found with my read. And also, before I jumping into the video, I want to clarify all the books that you see here, all of these do not belong to me. So I share this shelf with my brother. So almost half of the books that you see here are his and the rest half are mine. Before recommending books, I would like to discuss my reading history, that how I started reading and what kind of books do I read. It all started in 7th grade when I picked up this book, The 3 Mistakes of My Life by Chetan Bhagat, at a railway station जहाँ पे book stall होती है, वहाँ से पापा से कह के खरीदवाया था. So that book started that novel reading वाला चीज़, and till class 10th I read a lot of books, mostly on like जैसा teenagers जिस type के books पढ़ेंगे, love stories and everything. And the 3 years next to that, 11th, 12th, and the drop year that I took, I do not remember that I read even a single book. Yeah, not really proud of that, but I don't remember reading any book during that phase. And this is why after everything, after all these 3 years, when I restarted reading book, I was not able to finish reading books. Like I picked up this book, I was not able to finish, it did not engage me. Then I jumped on to another book, trying my hands on another book, and I was not able to finish that book either. That's when I realized that I kind of like enjoyed reading non-fiction out of a sudden. So I read a lot, not a lot, a couple of non-fiction books, and I enjoyed reading them. And with non-fiction book, I believe कि बहुत ज़्यादा books में पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, but the books that you're reading, you have to implement those lessons in your life. So I try as much as I can to implement all those lessons and strategies that I can relate to, and I can feel like yes, this is what I can or I should implement in my life, and I do that. Now, अब चलो मुद्दे पे आते हैं. Let's just recommend books and start from fiction, because fiction बहुत कम पढ़ा है तो जल्दी ख़त्म हो जाएगा. I will start with this writer. जहाँ पे अगर तुम अपना पहला book भी पढ़ रहे हो, you can start with this writer because he writes so in such a simple language, and this is Paulo Coelho. So his writing style is so simple. You need not sit with a dictionary at all to read his books, and his books are engaging. बहुत सारे life lessons होते हैं. It's about life, destiny, soul से related, everything like that, and like mystical fiction kind of books होते हैं. And I read 3 books of his, Alchemist, Rider, and 11 Minutes. And out of 3, surprisingly, I like 11 Minutes the most. Most of the people like Alchemist, but I bet you all of these books are equally good. And yeah, I have read all of these like more than once, like 2 या 3 बार तो पढ़ा है सबको. Moving on, the next crazy read that I had this year is A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khalid Hosseini, and oh my god, what book is that? It means that book is so engaging. You read first five pages of that book. Just read first 5 pages of that book, and I bet you will not be able to stop yourself from completing that book. Means when I started reading this book, I was not doing anything else. बस ऑनलाइन क्लासेस का चल रहा था और बुक पढ़ रहे थे, एंड आई completed it in almost 1.5 days. And oh my god, this book is so tragic. You always feel like please कुछ अच्छा हो जाओ, please something, and this book will make you cry like बहुत बार. And it is, the background of this book is based on a war, and it's a story about two girls. And I would not tell you much about it, and I would like you to read that book because बहुत अच्छी book है. And I guess this is the case with most fiction books, and I will like myself to read more fiction, but अभी के लिए तो इतना है. And also if you are still struggling finding your right book, and अगर आपके साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि you have tried reading books but you are not able to complete the book, I believe that you haven't find the right book for yourself yet. The kind of movies that you enjoy, the genre that you enjoy. So take an example, if you enjoy murder mystery, so there is a big possibility that you will enjoy murder mystery in books as well. So try picking up books in that niche that you enjoy. Now coming on to non-fiction, जिसमें मैंने fiction से ज़्यादा book पढ़े हैं, and I will start with recommending this book, Ikigai. And this is a Japanese word, and this book is written by a Japanese author, and it's all about Japanese lifestyle, that how they are so content, they live so their lifestyle is so mindful, and how they tend to live even longer than the average people in the world, and basically about their lifestyle. And it is also about finding your Ikigai. Ikigai is like kind of the sole purpose of your life. So it's finding a common common ground between what you love, what are you good at, what you love, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. So all these 4 quadrants in the common ground, one thing that fits in all these 4 quadrants are is your Ikigai. Yeah, there can be more than one thing also. So yes, this book is amazing. It teaches you a lot many things about life, and I've implemented a few of those. I'm yet to implement the other few, but I can feel changes in my life after reading this book. So a must read to every. Now one book I would recommend here is The Power of Habit, and if you want to know the psychology behind habits, how habits work, how to get rid of bad habits, how to adopt good habits and new habits, this book is for you. And everything is explained so scientifically and so practically, and you can adopt those things in your life. They may explain you how habits actually work, cue, routine and reward, and this concept is explained so well in that book. And also with that book I realized that it's very easy to make a new habit, because our brain looks for those habits. Our brain looks कि सारा चीज़ automate हो जाए. So if you wake up in the morning and you go and brush your teeth, your brain doesn't have to think on that. It is automatic. You automatically pick your brush, you automatically put up the paste in that and brush your teeth. These little patterns, our brain finds for that, hunts for that कि मिल जाए तो उसको काम नहीं करना पड़े. And the next book, mind you, it's life changing. It's the life changing habit of tidying up. And this was the first book I listened the audio version of, and oh my god, after reading this book, okay, so I already knew this concept of Marie Kondo thoda, that what gives you joy, keep that thing and get rid of everything else. I knew this concept, bas itna. But she has explained everything so well in her book. One book which I can possibly base my life on is this, the life-changing habit of tidying up. Everything that is mentioned in that book, I would be happy to adopt everything that has been said in this book, because I was willing to. But unfortunately, I cannot remove half of the things of this room out of this house, because the moment I'll do that, my mother will throw me out of my house. So this is my dream, to get out of here, have a house of my own and build everything from scratch and have only necessary minimalistic, like to lead a minimalistic lifestyle and everything that has been said in that book. And the next book again this book is one book that you should read before dying, is The Secret. And you would have heard about this book बहुत सारी जगह से, बहुत सारी सेलिब्रिटी से, बहुत सारी जगह पे ये बुक का नाम भी सुना ही होगा. And yes, this is a worthy read. And for the first few pages, you will think कि क्या लिखा है, what is law of attraction, what this book is saying about, what rubbish you will think about that. But as the book goes forward, the simple thought behind this book is, what you think is what you become. Everything in the world can be controlled just by keeping your thoughts at right place. The next book that I'm going to recommend is The 5 AM Club by Robin Sharma. And this book, if you want to get your mornings right, your daily routine right, if your night routine right, this is one book you should definitely try your hands on and see if you like relate to the philosophies that have been shared in this book, or if you want to adopt those things that are advised to you. Because the main focus of this book is that the world wakes up at 7 or 6 a.m. But it focuses that you should wake up an hour or an hour and a half before everybody wakes up, and simply give those time just to yourself. Meditate, exercise, read books. Not only it guides you about your morning, it also guides you about your daily routine. पूरे दिन at what time you should do what, आपकी रात कैसे होनी चाहिए, how you should shut your brain down after 8 or 9. And this, if you want to stick to the lifestyle or the routine that this book suggests, good enough. But if you don't want to stick exactly what it says, you can always refine it with your lifestyle, your routine. What do you think about it? This book made me realize one quote that I've stuck here: you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. After reading this book, I realized that how your daily routine is actually responsible for changing your life. What you do daily actually matters. And now I would like to share with you my current read. So currently I am reading Diary of a Young Girl by Annie Frank, basically Annie Frank's diary. And on top of that, I am listening to the audiobook of Becoming by Michelle Obama. And most of the reads that I found here had something to change in me. So this is why I recommended all these books to you. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Comment below your favorite books, some of the good books that you would suggest to the community, to me and everyone here. And I would totally love to read them and love to buy books that you recommend. As I said, I will be talking about what I totally feel at the end of this video. So I'm so grateful for us being at 1000, because it took us 2 years, man, to get there. And at times I know मेरी भी problem है, I am not at all consistent throughout. कभी consistently post करती हूँ, but I lose out on it time and again. So this is the major problem that I find on my channel. But still, you people decided to stick around, and with some of you have built so good to close connection with people who are connected with me on my Instagram. I've spoken about their life and everything, and we discussed something like what you should do in career advice and everything. When I started my channel, I never thought that we would be at this place building such a close connection with everyone who decided to connect. So also I would like you to connect with me on my Instagram if you haven't yet done it, because I tend to interact more with you there. And also I will be posting many content there as well related to media and media studies and everything. So I am planning on that, because I've noticed that majority of the audience that I have here is media people. Either they are already into mass communication, or this year they went for an examination, so they would be freshers in different colleges. So yeah, many content is coming on that topic as well, about freshers of like freshers, media student and everything. So stick around for that as well. And yeah, thank you so much. Connect to me on my Instagram. My Instagram ID is isha.08_. So yes, I would like you to see there. And yeah, with that I take your leave. I'll see you next time very soon, this week only. And yeah, till then, dream, design and live your story. Bye bye.